There are so few of my people left. For centuries, we have been hunted and chased and killed by the humans. There is nothing I can do except try and stay alive. I steal and save and scrape, and I've been so alone until I met Matilda. She's the only person who's ever treated me like more than a monster. Matilda actually talks to me. She's never treated me like I'm stupid. I have something to live for now, and I swear to all the gods who listen that I will protect her. She won't need for anything. No one else matters. I don't care about my friends, any of the other people in this city. I don't even care about myself. Matilda is all that matters, and she will be happy and safe.
So after Vez has that flashback scene, the stress of this whole situation is just stuff is out of control. He was losing his hands. The gnome has been making things very unstable this entire time. And in that moment, just needs to get out of here and just needs to leave. So bolts for that blue tapestry, sweating, and then just opens the window as fast as he can and then scrambles down the side.
Gears, you see, as you're straight along, you kind of out the corner of your eye, you see Vez's bolt.
So Gears completely succeeded. Is he still being held by the guy?
You won't be. No, you're not. He drops you because that fucking hurt, but he is still a threat. But we're going to go to Bug.
Hi. Okay. So what's the timeline of this?
So you
did I hear the?
Oh no, we probably need to move a little bit backwards, just a little bit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so you're at this. There's Blackjack and Greyhawk Hold'em.
Okay, and then there was another hallway.
There's another hallway. Yeah,
is that waitress lady totally right behind me?
She'll leave at some point. Yeah, or she won't always be behind you. Or do you want her? Or
no, I don't want her.
Okay, yeah, she'll leave. Yeah,
I only need Matilda. I do not want waitress lady. Okay, so this is the super special gamble room.
Mm-hmm.
Is there someone who looks in charge? Not really. Just the dealers.
Yeah, there's two dealers, yeah.
Did they notice me when I came in?
Yeah, they both are like, sir? They both like motion to an empty seat at their tables.
Sure. I'll take a seat at the blackjack table.
Okay. And they're like, sir, do you have coin?
Oh, shit.
This is...
That's what I get for putting it in my stash. So they ask if I have money.
Yeah, because this is the big ones. So.
You're like, money? What?
Because out there, it's kind of like, whatever. But this is like, no, this is the real shit. We're bitten with coin here.
Is there any way I can gather coin real quick?
How would you do that?
Sell my body.
I'll suck your dick for some blackjack.
I don't think so.
Well, okay. Can I make a suggestion?
Okay.
I mean, you have already done a flashback where you know there's gambling going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew that there was gambling going on. Can you do a flashback that you took your coin out of your stash?
It's a 2-to-1 conversion.
Can't take it
I
out.
can't do that. All right, this is where I come in. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna, because he's gonna fucking lose this coin.
Just to back up, I mean, you guys are still in the same room I'm in. That I just blew the guys.
No,
they're gone.
Oh, you guys left. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, you had your conversation with Camilla about how to get into the gambling area.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking afterwards, and I say, but Nux, you don't have any coin. How are you going to gamble?
Credit?
No, Nux. They don't. If they take credit, they break your legs. And we don't want anything with that.
Legs heal.
Why don't I just loan you my coin?
Wow.
And you can pay me back when you win big.
You make me so happy.
You make me anxious.
So did you really have a coin?
I have a coin.
All right, so you used one of your assist powers.
Yep,
for the
I
thing.
used one of my assist powers, and I gave up a coin to a bugbear to play blackjack.
That's one load for your coin, but you got it.
Okay.
Are you you're playing?
I mean, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay. Roll a fortune die.
Okay. Just one?
Just one.
That's a 6.
Oh, man.
Lady luck.
Huzzah!
You have 2 coin now.
Okay.
I wish I would look.
I would like to.
That's another load for the other coin.
Okay.
I'm sending thoughts. Cash out now. Cash out now.
What I'm thinking is I want to use this. I have now doubled my money.
Uh-huh.
I would like to say. What'd you say?
I said you could quadruple it.
You could quadruple it.
Trust me.
Nux always split aces.
I don't know what that means, but yes.
It's, yeah.
Dang, that's really risky.
No,
It's actually really good.
Yeah, it's like if you're ever playing blackjack, you get dealt 2 aces. You can split them, double your bet.
Yeah.
But then if you get dealt anything that's a 10, it's a blackjack.
Yeah, it's on.
And so you win 1.5 back.
Yeah.
So it's the thing to do as long as you've got enough money to double your bet.
Yeah.
Sounds risky.
High risk, high reward.
What do you do next? I mean, Bug.
Both name good.
I'm thinking I need to steer this conversation to Chandra.
Okay.
That's the goal.
All right.
So I'm playing,
Uh-huh.
and I will, after I win that,
Yeah.
and I do exceptionally well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to mention,
Me hoping meet Chandra.
All right. Since you won and stuff like that, they're like, oh, Chandra is one of her special mistresses that you can pay a visit to.
Yes. Let's do.
The guy that you're at your table will be like, how would they do this? Because it's not. I guess roll another fortune because I don't know how much she costs.
how much she costs?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
She better not cost 2 coins.
No, she won't. It's more like if it's
That is a 4.
okay. So it's something you don't have to worry about it. Okay.
It's reasonable.
Yeah. So they're like, yes, she is just right down the hallway on the left. We'll escort you.
I mean, that's out of care.
Yeah. They'll escort you, and I believe she is available now, and when you're finished, we'll collect payment. So yeah, they walk you down the hallway. There are 2 doors, one on the left, one on the right, and they knock on the left door. It opens up, and there's this very beautiful, black-haired, very pale-skinned woman there.
She remind me of Matilda.
Really?
Really?
I'm just asking out, but oh.
I imagine she looks similar to Matilda, except with black hair instead of blonde.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They have
teeth.
Wow.
They have the same air about them.
Right. And yeah, and so Matilda kind of bows curtly and kind of
Bug no customs.
Bug does no cons. Chandra bows slightly and gets out of the way. And yeah, you totally know, I guess, how this goes.
Okay.
But yeah, once the door closes.
Okay.
I shut that fucking door.
Yeah, and we'll come back to you to figure out what you're doing behind that. All right. Sable and Tusk, do you guys follow the directions, what they said?
We follow the directions.
Yeah, because I don't have the information now that we're going down the wrong path.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Tusk is holding his moon. He's muttering, "Oh, the deception!" They said, "We're gonna sneak in, and it'll be easy." They said.
So yeah, you guys.
Tusk, I have something for that wound.
Oh, really?
Opium.
Would that help?
Maybe.
Mechanically, would it help?
Probably. We could probably make that happen.
You think so?
Yeah.
For the rest of the heist, you ignore the effect of your wounds.
Pretty much, yeah.
Something like that would be cool.
I'd give it a try if we can do that.
But then you're smoking opium.
Yes.
And then that comes with its own harm or
Yeah.
stress.
Never mind.
Later on. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys
I'll deal with this.
you guys follow directions. So yeah, Sable, you walk by.
We go all the way down.
Yeah.
We go all the way up.
And yeah, see, instead of going up, the flights of stairs go more than just how it is. It's like, oh yeah, you're clearly skipping a floor.
Huh.
And so yeah, you keep on going up, and you come to this. It's just like a 3/4 circle, very plush seat. There's nice curtains and stuff. You can see almost like a tent-esque kind of stuff with the fabric and the silk and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just a 3/4 circle. There's probably 4 people there imbibing, and there is a beautiful hostess there, and they note you too.
Yeah. And is the hostess wearing essentially the same stuff I'm wearing?
Yeah, just way nicer, like multiple layers more.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wearing more clothes.
She's multiple layers of silk.
yeah, this isn't what the VIP room is supposed to be.
So what you two do?
I say, which one of you is Chandra?
Thank you. Because I couldn't figure out.
So you just say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a friend named Mac who kind of knows the place, and he told me that there was a girl named Chandra here that was, the real shit. Mac's pretty crazy, I told him not to use language like that, but...
Is that survey? I think that's survey.
Well, that's kind of a demanding question.
So command? Yeah, you can do command, yeah. So you're more intimidating, you're saying this. Yeah,
kinda.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, let's try that.
How many do you
It'll
have?
be a risky standard.
What's that? How many do I have in command?
Yeah.
2.
I can assist you and give you an extra.
Yeah, that's an extra stress for you. How much stress do you got?
Actually, I can do it stress-free one more time.
How much do you have right now, though?
How much stress?
Yeah.
Well, it's free for this
4.
one.
It's free?
But my special ability is giving help.
Sure,
assisting
How do you
If you wanna
assist?
But I mean, I'm balancing that with we already know where Chandra is, and
Well, we don't.
right,
but yeah.
right. Okay, fine. I'll assist. Take a third time.
How do you do that? How do you assist?
I will say, yeah, we've been all over this place, and I mean, it's my first week, and I feel like I'm just not doing a very good job, but we went around the other way, and the bouncer, he was kind of a mean guy, and kind of chewed me out over it, and I don't want to say anything, but he was out of line, quite frankly. Commented on my bust, and I just don't appreciate that. So we had to come all the way back down, and then all the way across the floor, and then all the way back up here, and honestly, in these heels, the stairs are just not very helpful. And finally we're up here, and I'm just trying to help this client here, and
I'm getting tired of this customer service.
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Let's give it a shot. Come on. I got a 4.
2, 3, and a 4.
2, 3, and a 4.
So you're looking for Chandra still.
Chandra, yeah.
God damn.
I know, right?
Chandra's the other way.
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm like, what's the complication?
Maybe they try to entice me to stay or something like that. And
No, because that clock's already going.
What if the complication is one of the waitresses wants to follow them to show them exactly where Chandra is?
No, I think I'm just going to go off that clock just in general because he moved it as well. So yeah, that's what'll happen. So she's like, no, it is down back. And they describe pretty much all the way back.
Yeah.
It's pretty much where you, as out of character, they have to describe where she is. And however, as they're getting this long-winded description, a staff member comes up behind you that looks a lot more bulky than the other ones. And it's like, you two need to get out right now. What do you do?
Huh.
It was like, we've heard what you've been doing. Get the hell of our establishment. You're not welcome here. And it's the Bliss bouncer, or the Bliss bouncer.
The one from the other room?
No, it's just another
guy.
Tusk is had it. He is at his limit. He's had it with his crazy antics of his team members. So I'm going to straight up wallop him. But
oh god,
I'm actually going to pull out some brass knuckles I've had.
Oh god,
because I couldn't carry my bat because it's too suspicious. So I have a pair of brass knuckles. What kind of item would that be?
One load.
One load
of.
Would it be an unusual weapon?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
So I take out my brass knuckles and I just straight up punch him in the face.
All right. Yep, be risky. Great effect. And
risky, great effect.
It'll be 6 o'clock as well.
6 o'clock. If I were to use my not to be trifled with, perform a feat of physical force that verges on superhuman, would that increase the effect?
I already gave you great, so
you already gave me great.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
Yep.
Sorry, great. Then I'm going to see the point.
Right.
Okay. Come on. But that's 2 4s.
So you do it.
Yeah. What's the complication?
He beats the shit out of you too.
He beats the shit out of me. Do I get to resist?
Yeah, he's going to. He as you punch him with the brass knuckles, he actually brings out What would he bring out?
A blackjack.
Yeah, probably bring out a blackjack and just whacks you across the head.
Okay.
But yeah, you can choose the resistor armor. It'll be concussed level 2.
But if I roll a 6 with resist, what does that do?
Oh, but you're already so you take 0 stress, but it drops it down to a 1, but your ones are already full, so you'd have to do twice the resist because you need a.
So I had to resist twice?
Actually, you already have limited. That's right. So it was only 2 out of whatever. I just give you from now on. We'll just do it. So yeah, it's level 2 concuss. And so if you resist it, it would drop it down to a 1. But since your one's already full, you'd have to do something else as well to drop it down to 0.
Like you could use armor on top of resist.
Pretty much you resist and then
I'll
armor.
resist and then. But what happens if I get like 2 6s for my resist?
You'll lose a stress.
I'll lose a stress? Yeah. All right. I don't think I will, but I just thought, why not try?
So he is resisting.
That's 6 and 3 5s.
Wait, holy.
Yeah, I got 4. I got 4.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you do.
My prowess is like 4.
Shit.
Yeah.
But he has nothing,
shit.
he has nothing in one of his other.
So
ability
he
here.
gets. He's going to take no stress.
No stress. And so now you're at level 1. Now you need to
And then he can use his armor
to get it.
Yeah, I'll use armor. I guess I don't really have any armor that he'd wear on his head for. Does he hit me in the head, or
he goes for your head?
He goes
Well,
for my head? Maybe I raise my shoulder up. In time.
Yeah, like you resisted it, so that could
bit.
show like you block it or
So
something.
you had like a shoulder pad or something underneath your.
Well, it's my leather jacket. It's got that cool like spike thing going on the shoulders, so it's got like some padding under there, and it just barely kind of deflects it just a little bit,
Right.
but still hits me in the shoulder pretty hard.
Yep, there you go.
So that's 1 to my armor,
or it's 2 load on
2 load on my armor.
Yeah.
That's right. So I only have 1 load left.
Sable.
Yes.
How you like physical combat?
I don't like it at all. This sucks.
Well,
Okay.
Throw opium in their eyes.
Can I? Well, no. He already told. Never mind. He's already been outed to be in trouble.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could pretend to be. Oh no.
Right.
But nah.
I have no idea. I've never been in a fight in this game.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not about to start now. I'm going to command him and tell him exactly who we are.
Okay.
And this is our territory, and this underground illegal business will either flourish or die based on our approval. Let us leave this place in the way that we choose. Stop assaulting my friend and my fellow gang member immediately.
Oh, all right. It sounds like risky standard
Yeah, and I'm going to push myself and
for
get
greater
an extra,
effect.
to get an extra die.
Okay.
I can do that, right?
Yep. You can do. You can push yourself for a greater effect or an extra die.
No, I just
What is he looking
you
at
can do
right
both. Actually, you can push yourself for 3 different things. As we
yeah,
looked at last time.
but not without freaking out. I can't.
Okay.
2 and a 3.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Oh, good lord.
Oh god.
Oh my god. He's like, I usually don't hit a woman, but
Whop.
yep. He literally clocks you across the face.
I'm gonna protect Sable.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
So I don't know how that works.
That is within. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. So you're protecting
Protect a teammate, and that is face danger for a teammate. Step in to suffer a consequence in their place. You may roll to resist as normal if you wish. So
Yeah, so he is
more resist.
Yeah, but you're
the best.
But you can't burn the armor. Fuck. This is
You could just give me a level 2 something.
yeah, pretty much it's not worth resisting because your ones are already full.
That's true.
And so
Well, if he did resist.
his ones are already full.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, it's going to be a level 2 harm. What kind of harm is it?
Can I just have a level 2 concuss?
Sure. Yeah, I didn't want to use concuss again.
I don't know. I can't think because he's just attacking with a blackjack.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like level 2 bruised, like I got a pretty bad one on my back or something.
No, I guess we'll just go with concuss
You can
then.
go with battered.
Oh, there's
Battered.
battered. Yeah.
Okay. Level 2 battered.
Pancake.
Tasty.
What an asshole, this guy.
I guess we'll just go to Gears. Since this, all right, Gears, you're dropped on the floor, kind of like catching your breath from him holding you, but
Yeah.
this guy is big old welt on his face.
Yeah, he's got a beanbag shaped forehead lump.
then again, the point of resisting, if I got 2 6s, there's a chance I at least lower stress, even if it doesn't do anything.
But then you would still take stress equal to
you could. I guess you're gambling the.
That's true.
The stress for less stress.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
for really.
Sorry to interrupt. I was just.
No,
it's
I was
okay.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So, leeches and bandoliers.
Okay.
Bandoliers have 3 uses of anything from this list here.
All right.
So my plan would be to start wrecking
Okay.
with my bandolier and the smoke bombs that are in it.
All right.
And so I'm going to push myself to get an extra die to just light this place up with smoke bombs.
Okay.
Will you become traumatized too?
No, I'm one away from traumatized.
All right. It's just risky standard. Yeah.
So I'm burning 2 stress. I have 1. Next one I go into trauma, right?
Yep.
Don't get hit.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And I have 3
Wait.
plus 1 is 4.
So you're rolling 4 dice, but he's got 3 segments of his clock left. What is he looking at? Risky standard?
Yeah. It's 2 segments.
Could you say instead of
No, but if he succeeds, pretty much the threat is almost away, and he doesn't take any damage.
he could have, instead of pushing himself for an extra die, he could have pushed himself for a greater effect,
Right. That's true as well.
which would have just completely solved the problem.
Right. But that's we can still go with what you got.
Yeah, I didn't realize we could do that.
No, you can change it still right now.
So you would be rolling 3 die.
No, the way I roll, I would rather have more dice to take a shot at getting something good.
Okay.
And I got a 4. That's my highest. So there
Well,
we
you do it, but there's a complication. Oh my god.
We like to fail.
That guard has still got a beanbag in his fucking head.
Yeah.
And I just let fly with smoke bombs.
Yeah. So the room starts filling up with smoke right away.
I don't see a way for him to get smacked by anybody, but
There's a complication. Okay. I got an idea. So yeah, you smash the smoke grenades, and you're not the best at alchemy. You're more like mechanics and stuff like that.
Right.
And well, you kind of made this concoction a little bit too strong. And as you smash it, you inhale, like, the smoke is almost acidic a little bit, and you take we'll go with a level 1 harm of
tear gassed.
What would you want for that?
Singed.
Yeah, your lungs are singed from.
All right, so I am now filled up my.
So you'll have a reduced effect.
And is there anything I can do to not have that? Is there anything I could have done?
You could resist.
Which would have been, what would I be
So
resisting on?
it would be.
Prowess? This is affecting him physically.
Yeah, it'd be prowess.
So
probably.
I have 1 prowess.
Yeah.
And that would put me into trauma.
If you didn't roll a 6.
But I mean, I'd have to resist, I would have to use a stress, right?
No.
You roll a d6.
And if you go 6 minus what your highest number is. So you pretty much have to roll a 6, or you're going to take stress, or you can just take the level 1 harm.
I think that harm sounds, especially now that we have
I like it better than the trauma.
we have Guyani.
Yes, I will.
And what do? This guy is looking bad as well, because that acidic, that a little bit stronger than usual. You can hear him coughing as well.
Okay, my goal at this point is just to clear a path for Bug to get out of here.
Okay,
so
what do? You got 1 more tick to go.
I have 1 more tick to go.
Yeah, and then it's over. This obstacle's overcome, and yeah, he has a shot pretty much.
I can beanbag him again.
All right. So I guess kind of describe it like after.
Yeah. So I'm there. I've thrown down my scattered smoke grenades everywhere, and the stuff is burning my eyes. The guy, I can hear him coughing, and I just go up to him and I'm squinting. I can barely see, but I hone in on the coughing, and so he's coughing, and the next thing he feels something pressing against his forehead. And let's see what happens.
All right. So this is going to be risky limited because of your level 1 harms, but that's all you need.
Right.
Oh,
6.
yes.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah.
Shoot him in the dick.
You just pull the trigger on his head.
Yeah. He's like, he's got this huge lump already in his head. He's coughing. Huh?
And
boom.
And he falls unconscious on the ground.
That is the last use of my
he
gadget.
shoots across the room a little bit.
Yeah, he probably does.
He gets all ragdoll physics.
Yep.
And should I just assume that I used all uses of my bandoliers, smoke bombs?
That
I don't think.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
You used to use one, yeah.
All right. That sounds wonderful then.
not that I know the rules, but
We were to Bug.
I feel like it's Bug's turn.
Yeah.
So, has all the explosions and stuff gone off at this point?
You probably do hear some explosions now. Like a boom.
Like a boomstick.
Yeah.
Chandra, me Bug, me here, take you out here. Me want to help you leave. Rich friend want meet you.
Give me a sway.
Very powerful.
Moving.
I'm gonna push myself, I guess.
Okay.
You wink. It hurts to do it.
Can I also flashback on top of that?
You can if you want, yeah.
Okay. I want to flashback to me talking with Matilda less
Yep.
and saying,
Honey, me might need convince girl to similar situation to you. Might need convince her leave. Advice? What your advice?
Anyone have a good line for her for advice?
just be yourself, Bug. You won my heart.
No, it needs to be helpful advice.
Sounds like a bullshit advice a prostitute would give someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the best, honey.
Just be you. It'll work out great.
Now, where's my money?
Fuck all y'all. It's true love.
I guess.
Prostitutes are capable of being in a loving relationship with people.
Yeah. She's like, well, if you don't really know them very well, it never hurts to have a little coin around.
I was just going to suggest also that would be a good response.
Yeah.
That, flash some money at her.
Yeah. So I'm saying, yeah, I will do a 0 stress because I'm telling you have to use coin pretty much.
Okay. Well, I have a coin.
You doubled it, yeah.
Yeah.
We have money too. We can help.
And I'll jingle a coin and I'll hand it to her.
Right.
Come with.
One coin.
All right.
got
So
coin.
you put yourself, you'll get another die for that as well.
So I have 2 good dice.
Yeah. What you get?
God damn it.
Is it double
We're
ones?
so bad at this game.
It's double 3s.
Oh shit.
I'm like imagining like this giant bugbear.
Yeah, you're one coin.
And you're jingling coins like, come.
Jingle.
Me trying to
and
help.
It's literally like here's a bag of coin, right?
I'm trying.
This is what a good bag of coin sounds like, but it actually just sounds like
Right, just one.
nothing.
It's got 2 coin in
I'm
it.
trying to help.
Well, luckily that was controlled. Yeah, I was ready to go with control for that one. So you falter, press or C on by seizing a risky opportunity or withdraw and turn.
I'm seizing that risky opportunity.
Press on. Okay, so how do you put? She's like, honey, I make more than that in a month.
I'll bring out 2 coins.
All right, go ahead and roll again. And you can, you'll have, or you only have 1 die right now,
Okay.
unless you push yourself again.
What's a devil's bargain I could take here?
Man, but you've already given up so much coin. I'll just say if you give her 2 coin, she'll go.
Then yeah, I do it.
All right.
What kind of devil's bargain is that?
Because you could have been like, taking it back. There could have been a few different ways, but yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with brute force?
Yeah. Beat her head in.
No, I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, so if you don't want to try to get that coin back later, you pretty much are...
I think Iora would approve of this use of her coin.
Okay.
Would you not? Are you
Iora's not there.
I think the conversation is actually that she's like, men always say, oh, here, take this and whatever, but they always take it back later. I need assurance that I get to keep this.
Okay, I'll give her both. And I'll...
Me? You have money. Me just want rescue you.
Me just want rescue you.
Rescue bus leaving.
All right. Yeah, so she takes the equivalent of the 2 coin.
You want to stay in opium den rest of life? You can. Me just trying to help.
Yeah, and so she's like, all right, fine, where are we going? And so she'll follow you.
Shoulder.
Oh, she's like,
I got permission.
yeah.
We're going.
She's like, just be gentle. So,
I start running.
She's just like laying back there, like counting her 2 coin. Like,
exactly.
I got
1, 2.
2 coins.
I better recount it.
Make sure.
Bites it.
And so,
Just I hate to ruin the moment, but I mean, your representative of coin is not.
I know.
It's
I
2
know.
actual
Yeah.
I
coins.
know, but
funny.
it's still funny to imagine it.
yeah.
2 platinum or zirconium or whatever the.
Yeah. Might be actually gems or whatever.
Two hefty bags of gold you just handed her.
Or 2 nice big diamonds or something like that. And so, yeah, you go out
Yeah.
and you see.
Because of her flashback.
Yeah, you know.
We know about the window.
Yep.
Okay. And so I'm just running in there.
It's going to go to the Blues Tapestry.
Yep.
But as you go in, you see it full of smoke.
Smoke, it's awful.
Yeah, but you
Night vision. And
you make it. Yeah.
climbing gear.
Okay. Yep. You hear.
Do you have that much gear?
Oh yeah. I have
He barely used
5.
any.
The only gear I had is the money you gave me.
Huh. Damn.
Yeah.
right.
Gears, you.
How'd you do this so well? I'm very confused.
I'm very efficient.
For whatever it's worth. I mean, I did say before when I did the strobe light that I had goggles.
Yep.
So could I burn my last gadget spot on saying that those goggles protect my eyes while going through this?
Yeah, you're not more. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm heading out the window.
Okay.
Also.
Yeah. Okay. So
I do shout out to Gears.
okay.
We leaving now. Rescue train leaving.
Yeah, and I also have climbing gear. I think that's the last of my load.
We've got like another
I'm like-
15 dudes to fight to get out.
Yeah.
We're on the total wrong side of the building.
Yeah, we'll
And
go
these
back to
guys
the last
are like
2 people.
bailing on us,
Yeah.
and we don't even know it.
Sable and Tusk.
Ugh.
All right. What's involved with setting up a teammate?
For a fall?
No, for success.
Set up another teammate with your action. If you achieve it, any team members who follow you get +1 effect or improved position. I just have to know. You pretty much are saying what your action is, and then, but I forget what there's usually like a cutoff probably for this, where like.
Like essentially, if I spin him around and slap him, not really trying to do damage, but just getting him looking at me. Tusk can hit him in the back.
+1 effect. You choose. This is a good way to contribute to an operation when you don't have a good rating and action at hand. A clever setup action lets you help the team indirectly. Multiple follow-up actions may take advantage of your setup. Since a setup action can increase the effect of a follow-up, it's awful useful. But what is the clearance for? Like,
So I think
I don't know if he.
Iora would have to do an action.
Yeah, but I'm like, do they still suffer the consequences for 4 and a 5?
Mm-hmm.
When you perform a setup action,
If I achieve it, so yeah, I've got to do something.
You have to get a 4 through 6.
right.
I would think
don't
that
think
you would.
Doesn't sound like the
I'll create-
person who sets it up.
This is how you do it. I'll create a description.
Depends on
You
whether
roll
they
sway to
succeed or not.
Any teammate who falls through with the prowl has improved position, and it's less risky since you draw the guard's attention. Okay, the
plus
PCs
1
are facing
effect.
heavy armor carriage and immune to zoo. Although uses wreck as a setup action to pry some of his armor loose with his crowbar, giving the fall effect using. I guess you're gonna expose yourself. I think it's just a regular action, but yeah, I think that's how it would go. But then it's like a permanent kind of thing. It sounds like.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, I'm looking to kind of spin him around and get him focused on me, looking at me.
Okay. How do you do that?
Can I? Like I say, I don't want to fight him. That's not what I'm
Right.
wanting. Instead, I'm looking to just move him, manipulate him, like turn his body.
Mhm.
And I mean, I could just grab his arm and try to spin him and something along those lines, or
Finesse is employ subtle misdirection.
So yeah, you could do. You could do that as well.
okay.
Yeah, subtle misdirection or sleight of hand. So yeah,
I hope I get a decent roll.
versus skirmish. So either skirmish or finesse.
I'll take finesse because I can do it. 5.
All right. So you do it. So they're going to have what? They're going to have a +1 effect or improved position. Which one do you want for that?
I'm not sure what
Probably
improved.
+1 of.
I'm not sure what improved position.
So he right now is risky standard. So you
Okay.
could be controlled standard
okay, I
or risky great effect. But he is limited, right? He actually has -1.
Give me controlled. I would like controlled if you could give me that.
It's up to you.
Because I can use my not to be trifled with to make my effect greater.
But
So
you
then
could
it'd be
use,
great controlled.
It
And
makes sense if he's not looking at you. You can set up your shot a little better or measure him up a little.
so what's the repercussion for this? So you're not really trying to do harm to him. So it's going to be a level 1 harm. I think as you like kind of pull him, he kind of like he gives you a glancing blow across like your face.
Yeah.
Like breaks your nose. So
Does he backslap?
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. So he backslaps you and level 1 harm of bloodied nose.
could resist it.
Or if you want to
But
resist.
if I botch that resist roll, then I'm traumatized.
All right, what's the follow up to Marco
So he's facing away from me now.
or Tusky? Yes, he is.
I will do a very sloppy German suplex on this guy.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
A German suplex is when you grab somebody from below the waist
and you
then
go right.
sorry for the bump, and and then slam their head into the ground.
Yeah,
You know,
I think the microphone bump was appropriate.
Yeah. All right. It's controlled.
welcome
And you're going
to-
to push yourself.
I'm going to push myself
effect.
with it's my not to be trifled with. It doesn't say anything about stress. Just says push yourself to do one of these things. I think
push
I can only
yourself
do-
is stress.
is
Push
stress.
yourself
Okay.
to stress. Yeah.
Stress.
So you welcome him to Suplex City.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. We're going to suplex. The Suplex Emporium.
They're having a special today.
Yep.
Half off.
Half off. And I only get 2, but let's give it a shot. Come on.
Oh,
no!
I shouldn't have shook
Snake
my
eyes.
head.
Okay.
No, 1 and 2.
What's the devil's bargain?
all right.
Devil's bargain.
Oh, man, what's the devil?
Pay him 2 coin and he'll go with you.
I lose the opium out of my pocket
Maybe maybe
because
you
of the
strain
maneuver.
maybe you strain your back when you do it.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. So you take
Put damage on me.
No, you get a harm.
Yeah, you take harm. I
Oh.
think you take like
But I would get like I pull my back.
You take a second level harm, but at the same time you're not
you-
dead and he's unconscious now.
Like, you go to do it
oh
and
no,
you
I
feel
know.
your... Okay.
No, because he was already controlled, so it'd been 1. So I think what happens is, you suplex him, but you break your back at the same time, and it's
You're
level
right.
3.
You
level
break
3
his back?
The level 3 harm, but the obstacle's cleared.
If I break my back, I can't go anywhere. dude.
Well, you got this person. It's a level.
It's an orc! How you...
How am I going to carry a orc?
Well, it's really not that hard when you're doing a
Just what he
suplex to do the damage to yourself too.
Yeah,
I know
so
that.
you can resist, I guess, to push it down to a 2.
I guess I'll resist the damage. I suppose.
How much stress do you have?
Uh,
Could you possibly?
Yeah, but he's really good at resisting, though.
yeah, I got like 4 dice in resistance.
Yeah, this is definitely the same. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you suplexed him wrong and
Yeah,
went real bad.
I guess I can't resist.
But he
I only
is-
got 2. And that's
you've only got 2 to go.
Gamble, yeah. I got 2 to go.
So are you going to go pretty much unconscious and
So-
really fucked up, or
Just
Yeah.
to ask the
I'll just
question,
have-
can he resist and then if he fails, just take the damage without?
no? When you start
You-
resist, you take
you
your
ha-
results.
If I took another level 3, I could still move. The thing is, number level 2. I could still move around. I just have like negative 1d, right?
right.
So I'm not like out.
Right.
Out. I'm just like damaged
right.
and messed up.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, I'll just take the damage, I
Well,
guess.
I said it's a level 3 harm.
You said it's level 3 harm.
And
So
you
you're
resist
out.
Fine,
too.
fine. I'll have to resist. I'll just give it a shot. Otherwise, just deal with my traumas. That is 4 is my
So
highest.
you take 2 stress.
So I take 2 stress. I'm not quite at trauma, or is it just after I fill
If
it up?
it's full, it's trauma.
Okay, never mind. Fuck it,
So
I'm
what's
trauma.
what's you're going to take?
I'm going to take cold because all my team members are pissing me off.
Go ahead and circle cold.
Yep,
And
I
all your
circle
stress
cold.
is gone.
What did I do?
But you have a level 2
You're all stressing me out.
level
man.
2 harm of.
We're gonna get back to base. I'm gonna be like, why is everyone saying this is so hard?
Like, I walked up, I asked her to come with me. She said, okay.
What would be level 2 harm on
I got
that?
to play blackjack.
Fireman carry?
Pulled my back.
Yeah, pulled back.
That
Pulled
hurts.
back. Yeah.
Broken
no,
bag,
it
yeah.
Not broken. He
No,
just
he-
got pulled back.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'll be walking
let's-
around like an old man for a
Maybe you
while.
have
Like,
a stinger.
shit.
A stinger maybe.
A stinger?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. We'll put a stinger.
All right. So, you see as you
I believe that's a back
flipped
injury.
around and suplexed him, or you see the suplex happen.
Yeah.
Goes real wrong, but that guy's cold out. And,
They're both out.
well, he gets up.
I get up, but I'm like,
Slowly.
yeah.
Slowly.
He's walking at like a 90-degree, almost like a...
Yeah, hand on my back, like,
But the people that were there, like, scatter.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually, I'll just give this to you. You see the hostess run through a tapestry.
Okay. Now is this a situation where opium might make him feel better?
Yeah, probably. But
like you're already traumatized, right?
yeah, so it's probably not worth.
Yeah, we could just
unless
if we could just skedaddle and get home. That's all.
All right, let's skedaddle and get home.
You could do the opium to make it so he doesn't have any of those ailments right now. Like they'll be fairly shut down. But he would have to like just do a disadvantage, or when I say disadvantage, it'll be -1d resist roll.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like, I'm taking these drugs.
Oh, right, yeah.
But yeah, what do you guys do? So you see, it was a secret passage that she just ran through,
and everybody else is scattered out, huh?
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Where's the cabinet that has the good stuff?
Well, yeah, you look around, you don't see anything here.
No shit.
But you guess that way would be where the good stuff is.
All right. Well, I guess we're headed through the tapestry she went through.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, big fella.
So yeah, you guys go, and it's a dark hallway, and there is a door to your left, a door in front of you, and then a door to your right. Yeah. Which door do you choose?
This has gone way wrong.
I'll just give this to you. Two of the doors. Yeah, So the door on the left is you can tell it's like a thicker wood. The door in front of you is a heavy steel or heavy like reinforced door, and same for the door on your right.
DeMarco's too battered to make decisions. You gotta do.
Oh God. Okay, so I've got a heavy wooden door
on your left, and then two reinforced doors in front of you and to your right.
Okay. So is reinforced stronger than heavy?
Yeah, or that's what I'm like. Yeah. So there. It's a heavy door that has like a metal bindings on it and stuff like that. It's for the.
Do I hear anything? Do you want me to study this?
Sure. Yeah.
Or is that survey? I'm sorry.
So am I out of the game?
Yeah. No, survey a location to understand what's going on.
Yeah, it'd probably be survey.
3.
God damn, you have no idea.
All right.
I'm just gonna fill up this eye clock. 2 out of 4.
Straight ahead.
All right, it's locked. You hear crying behind the door.
Crying?
Yeah, the female crying, like stressed out female crying.
Okay.
Is that different than normal female crying?
I don't know. I'm just trying to. It's the hostess clearly behind that.
Yeah.
door.
Try the right.
It is locked.
Do I hear anything?
Nope.
Try the left. I can't. It isn't going to do me any good to try to pick locks. I'm just going to fuck it up and.
So it is. Yeah, it's unlocked right now.
Because that would be a tinker, and I cannot tinker. It's locked too?
No, it's unlocked.
Oh, okay, let's try that.
You open it up and you see a jail cell, pretty much.
A what?
A jail
cell. Oh, fucking great.
That's where the good shit is.
Yeah.
But there's no one in it.
DeMarco turns to the one that doesn't have the crying behind it, and I use. I'm going to push myself to use the superhuman strength.
Oh
thing.
God! Wait!
Oh shit! You're right. You stressed out. So yeah, you're not in
out.
it.
I can't do it.
No.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot that you were.
I can't wreck. I can't wreck though. That's too bad.
Yeah, you're just like you're just watching.
Sable run around. Yeah.
You're like,
okay,
fucking come on.
He's like,
all right, back to the middle door.
All right.
Let's try to consort with the hostess.
Okay. What do you say?
And it just explain. Hey, honey, it's okay. Look, they're both out. They're both taken care of. I understand that it freaked me out too. It's awful. This kind of stuff shouldn't happen in a place like this, but that's where it is. But I just need your help. I need to get in there too, because I don't know what else is happening. I've heard gunshots, and I just.
Oh, you are a hostess. That's right. Or you dress up as a hostess, kind of. So originally, it's just going to be desperate because it's like, have you talked to a hostage? Talked a hostage out of Inversed hostage kind of
right.
thing.
A hostess hostage?
Yeah. Desperate
Right.
standard.
Sure, I'll take another XP for that.
Don't fuck up.
I know, right? 6!
Oh my god, you fucking do it.
You finally do something.
She's like,
I've done 2 things.
I thought I imagined you doing something, but clearly you're just trying to be safe too. And you hear like a and she opens up the door and it's the teller counting area.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
She's like, come in.
All right.
He's out there. I'll lock the door.
Yep. Come on.
Well,
I
I can't do anything.
he's just looking at you like, you motherfucker. Like, clearly he's not in it.
Right. Okay, do I leave him out or do I?
He's already cold.
Yeah, he's just.
Give him a reason.
I'm giving you a reason. I'm leaving you out there and I'm going in the teller hall.
All right, so she closes the door and locks it behind you.
Why do you listen to me, Dave? I give terrible.
I know, because there's money in here and I like that.
All right, so she's like, hopefully they'll come and help us soon.
I don't think they are. I've been all over this place tonight, and I've never seen anything like this.
I've been here for so many years, and it's always went right. I don't know what happened.
Well, here's what I think, and you can do what you want because desperate times call for desperate measures. But we're the only 2 in here, right?
Yeah.
Take a handful of money, right?
So there's actually a big vault here,
Okay.
clearly, but there are, they pull the drawers and all that kind of stuff. There are a few drawers of coin around that are kind of loose, but yeah, like it's not everything, but yeah, there are some coin. There are some trays and stuff like that.
I'll put a handful of, just grab a big handful, press it into her hand. And I'll take a big handful and press it into my hand. And I say, we're in this together.
Okay.
This whole place is falling apart tonight. There's no tomorrow on this. You might as well take what you need to start over. And I'm going to do the same thing. And we're going to get the hell out of here and go our separate ways.
All right. Give me a sway.
I want to keep making rolls. Oh,
God.
6 again.
Shit. She's like, you're right. They never pay me enough, even though I'm working the most lucrative room. And so she takes the one and she grabs another tray's worth.
Oh.
And she's like, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
So how much did you grab?
I didn't count it, but I'll say a coin's worth, right?
So 1 load.
Yeah.
Only one?
I mean, if you give me 2, I'll take 2.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'd say 2 load. You could do 2 load.
Yeah, sure. Because I took 1 load of opium, 1 load of bribe, and 2 loads of coin. Okay.
1 load of bribe. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And she's like, I'll let you open up the door and I'll follow you.
Okay. So I open up the door.
Yeah. And do you start running or what?
No, we're gonna slink a little bit.
Okay.
Before we actually take off and run.
All right. So
I don't know though. Is Tusk standing out there at this point?
did you just leave as the door shut?
He's probably slumped into the jail cell door. I don't know.
Once the door shut, you could have been like, oh, fuck it, and left or whatever.
Probably.
Limped off.
Yeah. So when you open up the door, Tusk is in
Okay.
there.
Well then, yeah. Let's just go. Let's just go.
All right. And so you literally run out
Yep.
and are gone.
Okay. Boy, I hope that worked on the other end of this building.
That's right. All right. So first off,
Resolving the mission.
yes, exactly that part. So
part.
You take
We go back to the theater, right?
yeah, and 24 hours later,
How long were we at that one place?
All of 5 hours.
I don't know,
Probably wasn't that long.
No.
maybe an hour at most.
An eventful 15 minutes.
Probably a little bit longer than that.
I mean, at least enough time for me to play one hand of
We were
blackjack.
there for
Yeah.
16 minutes.
Santhra shows up, and somehow, I'm guessing Bug, you kind of were like, oh, stay here. Or you somehow talked.
You can't do the bug voice.
Ugh.
I mean, that's
I know.
not too bad.
Camellia. Nope, not Camellia.
Chandra.
Sorry, I have too much
Chandra.
Yeah, so
Chandra, rich lady be here soon. She won't talk to you.
And if she tries to leave, I boomstick her to the face.
All right. And so
You sit in nice theater chair.
and she kind of oddly sits and waits. And yes, Santher finally shows up and she's like, you did get her. And she had this satchel again. She just literally throws it on the ground and runs up to Chandra and like kneels and is like, I've been waiting for you, my queen. And Chandra is like freaked out about this.
Yeah, I definitely want an explanation from Santa. What is this?
What the fuck?
She
turned to Jerry Seinfeld for.
What the fuck?
Yeah, both Chandra and
What's
then
going
Roma-
on?
yeah,
Ray
exactly.
Romano.
And so
What's the deal with
she's like,
prostitutes?
exactly. She's like, Chandra, you're the chosen. You will lead our people to the light. You are a queen of our people. There are many of us waiting for you. And Santher's like looks at all of you all like kind of questioning.
Wait,
Sandra or Chandra?
God damn it, Chandra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, by your people, do you mean tieflings?
There are tieflings and others like you and
Okay, she's not a queen to me.
she's a queen to me.
Right.
Our people.
What
So
is-
who's
our
your people?
She's like,
They have to have a name.
yeah, I know. I have to figure.
The worshippers of...
You didn't have a name yet?
No,
The
because I didn't
Pippins.
think about the whole this part.
This part.
Oh man, they're with the sand.
I never thought you'd do it.
No,
I assumed you'd all be dead.
I'll have to remember this for this next time. Of like, oh yeah, the whole like a lot of times we think about the score and stuff like that, and then like, oh yeah, you get paid out, but it's like, oh wait, the time frame where there's the transaction part. I'll have to remember that for next time. Well, they're a new fringe, clearly.
She could be a member of the cult of Zanye.
Nope.
Or a member of the Beasts of the
Definitely
Knights of the
not.
Alliance.
Nope. Definitely. I just had to think of the French name. I think.
The Purple Nurples.
No. I think they're. No, I think they're the Order of Fire and Blood.
Oh.
Ugh. I don't like that.
Look, Chandra, you can do what you want. Like, you don't have to do this. Like, this just looks like more servitude. So,
Santha, blood, fire and blood. What's your guys' deal?
what is the deal with blood and fire?
What's the deal with blood and fire?
We are on a stage.
Yeah, exactly. But eventually,
Are they trying to say they're hot blooded?
eventually,
I don't get it.
Santhra is able to talk Chandra into going with her.
We get paid though.
Oh yeah. She already threw that satchel full
That's
of 8
all it was.
coins.
Is Chandra a planeswalker?
That's what I was thinking
Oh
too.
man,
That's what I was also thinking.
I mean, I played Magic the Gathering, so
pretty sweet.
Did she have red hair and goggles?
yeah, she's wearing goggles.
No, she's not. Oh, that's right. No, she's not wearing.
That's all
goggles.
she was wearing.
Just goggles.
Chandra Nalar, I think is her name.
Oh man, I didn't fucking know that.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I was gonna give you shit about it earlier, but
Me
I
too.
thought-
I just let it flow.
God
but now
damn
that
it.
you said the Order of Fire,
Fire
and
and Bl-
Blood, I'm like, oh, you're totally ripping off magic.
No,
It's deep down in
I guess
your
it's deep.
subconscious.
Yeah, it's like remember that thing from 7, 8, 9 years ago.
Wizards of the Coast come knocking on our door.
Hey, what's up? But yeah, so eventually she talks around, and so yeah, you guys got 8 coin on top of all the other stuff. Do you want to figure out the? Yeah, we can figure out the coin shit now.
And
yeah.
yeah.
All right, so
Shouldn't we do XP first?
no, that'll be at
that's
the end of the game.
Because we'll get XP for the downtime stuff, too.
I don't know.
So,
how much
like, that's
downtime-
how you could ever get XP for Matilda, because it's not like she's going to show up in a heist somewhere. Yeah.
Take me, bug boy. That's what she says in the middle of the
So-
heist.
So she's the one with the Fran Drescher voice?
Oh,
Yes.
I forgot. You do get rep as well. You guys get 4 rep, 2 for the base, and the ballista's a tier 2, and you guys are tier 0, so you got 4 rep. I believe you're at max rep now, right?
No.
We're
Yes.
way over it.
So in theory, you could level up the crew as well.
We've got max rep.
Which you may want to figure that out before you dole out all the coin.
What does XP go to?
Well, what things we got?
We already have 1, 2, 3, 4 XP for the crew.
So for crew advancement at the end of the session, at the end of the session.
Did we execute a successful espionage, sabotage, or theft?
This is supposed to be at the end of the session. Shit, sorry. You have enough. Okay, I don't know what you do. What you do with rep then?
Well, you better
We
look
use
that
it
up.
to like last time we did it, we
You could pay off.
pay off people and stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll get to that later then. All right. So just keep track of your excess rep as well, or are you just maxed? Do you just
I'm maxed right now.
Okay, cool. So now, now what do you do with your coin? So you had 8 from the payoff, and anyone else get any bonus?
I got 1.
Oh, bonus coin? Yeah, I got 3.
Okay. So you guys have 12 coin.
I've got 1 coin worth of opium and 2 coin worth of coin.
Yep. So what do you guys do with all this stuff, real quick? How much communism is there?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not dwell on this too long.
I maintain that the coin you got on the side is your coin. So I think first we should divvy up the 8.
Which should be 1 each with 1 left over, right?
Yes.
That'd be 1 each with 3 left over.
Oh,
And put 3 in the group.
Yeah,
3 into the crew.
yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that.
that sounds fair.
It hurts me, but it sounds fair.
We have 4 maxed out coins in the
But
crew.
you also lost a coin in that.
I did
thing,
lose
yeah.
a coin.
And I did lose.
Nux argues that I paid a coin to complete the mission.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I also lost a coin last time to pay off the bad guys for us.
I mean, I also lost a coin to finish the mission, so.
That was the coin you earned with my coin.
But that's still my coin.
So we all mark 1 coin.
Yep.
It sounds
I mean,
like it.
yeah. I mean, last mission we threw coin at all kind. I threw coin at getting Granny Giuliani and
Right. So is the crew's coin at 4? So it's maxed out. The crew's coin is the till, whatever you want to call it, of the crew is full.
Which means what?
You can't store anymore with the crew
Okay.
unless there's you pretty much can't unless you expand the crew.
So we can buy stuff with the crew, though.
Yeah, you can pay coin and rep to do extra stuff during downtime as the crew or during your free play as well.
Okay.
So I guess that is what it is. So heat. This definitely was not smooth and quiet.
yes, smooth, quiet.
No.
Feels like a 2-heater.
It's either contained, standard exposure, or loud and chaotic high exposure.
Feel like it's 2-fer.
Well, let's see. Let me recall the events of what happened. We stepped into Opium Den. 2 of them got high. 1 threw a strobe light in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
1 wandered off. The other, then they all wandered off, and then guns started going off. And then we went upstairs, and more guns going off, and explosions, and a gnome trying to rig a roulette table and getting caught doing it.
I maintain that most of the forces that saw us doing that are either unconscious or
High as fuck.
Yeah, but they can regain consciousness too. But anyways, then you got the goblin going into slowly losing his way into debt, and then decides to after getting.
Oh no, Goblin's already in debt.
Yeah, I know, but goblin was gambling, and then got in trouble, and then got stressed out and ran out the window
No. What happened before Vez's very eyes was watching a gnome put a shotgun to the head of a bouncer
Twice.
and shooting him.
Now, in your own defense, you didn't see the second time.
and that was just the beginning. Okay.
I don't know what does everyone say. It sounds like
Sounds pretty crazy.
I think
I would argue for less heat
loud.
because that's bad for us.
Yeah,
you say,
And we've got to spend a lot of
contained.
energy to pull that heat down.
Yeah.
Our heat's already at.
Yeah, but I don't think we can realistically argue that it was anything but loud and chaotic.
Yeah, I mean, I want to argue it down, but I mean,
I can't make the case.
the truth is in the recording, of what happened. I mean, it was pretty crazy. And
Take the heat.
Sounds like 4. All
4
right.
heat.
Yep, that's loud and chaotic.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shh.
We're at 7.
All right. Well, no one's incarcerated. No one's in jail. All right, entanglements. All right, so you guys have 6 plus heat. All right, so if your one level is 0, roll 2 dice and keep the lowest. All right, so who wants to roll the entanglement? Roll 2 dice and take the lowest number. Since we have 6 heat, we're using the worst table. Or 7 heat, we're using the worst table.
Who's rolling?
I'll roll.
Okay.
I gotta take the lowest number.
Yep.
2.
Okay. Flipped or interrogation. What the fuck is flipped? Definitely not interrogation because no
Oh
one's in jail.
no, not Flip.
Flip. One of your PC's rivals arranges for one of your contacts, patrons, clients, or a group of your customers to switch alliances due to the heat on you. They're loyal to another faction now. Oh my god. You hear weird word on... Okay. Oh, wow.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh. Wow.
We lose contact, right? Or
Literally any friendly NPC.
Yeah, you
Right.
can lose a contact, client, or group. So you can lose a faction, a friendly...
we don't have very many friendlies, though. I mean, any NPCs.
Patrons, clients, or groups of your customers to switch alliance. So I'm just going to read. You heard the example is you heard word on the streets that La Rose is working for the Billhooks now. He was seen talking to Flint the other day. The bastard is probably behind it. Remove Lars as a contact. So what contacts does the crew have?
Like the actual crew or the characters?
Actual crew.
Nobody?
You have Bartholomew.
Okay, we have Bartholomew. That's it. That's all we have as the crew.
Because Granny doesn't count, right?
No, because she's
a cohort.
She's a cohort. Bartholomew flips on you guys. How does this happen?
I don't know. You tell me.
He's probably like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, can we have one
Can't be
of...
seen with you.
Don't we have groups that we have... I mean, can we flip one of the groups?
You can flipping a whole faction is maybe more painful because that's a giant group of people versus...
Yeah, but he is the channel, is he not?
No, he's just friends with the channel. And that's how you were able to get that acquaintance
How are
with
we
the channel.
+1 with the Tinkerers Guild?
Because enough coin and stuff.
Well, okay. Let's flip our the Vanguard of Light, which is -2 with us, to a +2.
I think it's got to be Bartholomew.
Yeah. So what happened? So let's see. Switches lines to do the heat on you. So yeah, it's not because of the bliss per se, but where's it gotten out that you guys have been real brash lately. Reckless. And Bartholomew's who maybe someone goes down to visit him at one point and it's just like, I can't be involved with you guys anymore. If people were to find out that I'm involved with you, they'd come here. And as you can see, I have very precious things that I do not want to be broken. And so I think this is the time where we say goodbye to each other.
For now.
Or at least now. And so, yeah, he will help out other people besides you guys. I don't think we dropped the channel, though. It's because he uses an introduction for you guys.
Yeah.
But the bliss, you get a -1 because you fucked with their shit.
We did. It was great.
On our territory.
Yeah, that's true. On your territory.
So fuck them, man.
Pretty much. Downtown activities. Everyone has 2. So what does everyone do? We'll go around the table starting with Brother John. What's your first activity?
Don't we do XP first, or is that
No, that's
do we do this after downtime?
Once we do these two, once we're done with downtime activities, we will do XP. Because
I actually spend time with Granny Guiani because I need to fucking heal up.
Okay,
like, super bad.
Roll 1d.
1d.
And if you want to pay a coin or to
I can pay a coin to get more time, though, can't I?
Yeah, the 2. So yeah, go ahead and
so I'll just roll D.
Yep.
What's this based on? Is it just the rules to do one?
Yeah, so it's just 1.
Okay. But okay,
you can pay
if you pay a coin, then you get an extra die and take the best of the 2.
So you can pay a coin to have greater effect, or
because if you think you're going to pay the extra coin for the extra downtime,
it just depends.
Then putting the coin up front to get the better healing
for
to start
any downtime activity, you take +1d to roll. If a friend or contact helps you after the roll, you can spend coin after the roll to improve the results. Okay, so we see the results and then you can improve it if you want.
Okay, we'll do that. So here we go. I got a 6.
Oh,
nice.
Damn! So that's 3 segments. So you could pay a coin to get 5 segments.
I will pay a coin to get 5 segments.
So everything drops,
and everything drops.
You have one set.
I'm down to what's my harm though?
So your clock still has 1 tick in it because you're overcharged. So your level 1s drop out.
My level 1s drop out.
Yep. And what's your level 2s?
This battered and stinger.
They become level 1s.
Bruised and tweaked.
Bruised and sore.
Yeah. All right. Vez, what's your first action?
Now, if you're traumatized, you lose all stress.
Yeah,
right?
so you're zero stress.
The one coin was me and Granny Gianni smoking that blue goblin.
That's right.
Oh,
You remember that time?
Oh, blue goblin! I remember that.
Let's hit it real hard.
Yeah.
Bez, what do you do for your first action?
With Granny. Yeah.
Cry.
mm-hmm.
No, I'm
just
still
cry it out.
I'm still a soggy goblin. So how do I become? Can I go to somebody?
You can
to go to
grind.
Granny?
Yeah.
Just check out Granny Gianni.
Got water in my ears and water in my lungs. Getting the consumption.
So roll one die.
5.
So that is 2 segments. You probably don't want to pay the coin because it only go up to 3 segments.
I didn't have any segments. I just still had harm soggy goblin on.
That's right. So there's that clock.
Yeah.
So you fill in 2 of those things.
Oh, okay.
And when that fills up, you heal.
That's a weird way to do things.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's why they push for the resist stress management kind of thing.
yeah.
Wilker, what do you do for one of your things?
Well, I think I have to heal because I'm full up on my level 1 harms.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d6.
So 1d6, and then I have 1 ticked, but I lost that.
Yeah, you lost it because you took. Did you get hurt? Yeah,
I got bruised and
yeah,
singed.
so you lost that 1 tick.
3.
You fill 1 segment.
This sucks.
Yeah, it's. And we'll come back to you for your second thing in a second.
I was going to indulge my vice. It's
Yeah, we'll come back. But Nux, what do you do for your first one?
I'm going to go indulge in Matilda.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I'm going to stash my 1 coin.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your. I forget how this works.
I'm a good man.
Oh,
I mean, it's not even like you paid back your debt to me.
That's, so you roll your worst resist.
Yes, so I've got 1 die.
All right.
And I lose that much stress. I lose 6.
Wow.
Nice. Well done.
Did you overindulge?
Nope.
Damn.
Was it 8?
Wow. All right. Iora, what do you do for your first one?
I think I'm going to reduce stress, but I would like to talk about acquiring an asset. I think, or maybe it's a long-term project. I don't know.
Okay.
And really, this is probably a Wilker question. But I have heard of an amulet that lets people speak from afar.
Bringing magic items.
Okay.
And that would be so useful for us.
That's a pretty cheap magic item, too.
And I don't know what the process is for creating something like that. Maybe it works on electricity. I don't know. It's not my thing.
Maybe he makes walkie-talkies.
But some way for us to be able to discreetly communicate when we're not near each other would just be huge for us.
So acquiring an asset is a temporary thing. A long-term project would be to have it permanently.
Mm-hmm.
So which are you looking for, temporary or permanent?
Permanent thing.
So this would be a long-term project. I'm probably going to say...
And our workshop gives us a bonus with that, right?
It pretty much, it doesn't expose you, you could say. So when things... This is weird because this is like a magic item kind of thing.
Like I say, I'm asking because I really need to spend time... I'm guessing that I will spend my 2 actions to reduce heat and reduce stress. But I see the need for that item.
Yeah, I could see how you could have electricity of some sort traveling through the ether, allowing you to communicate with each other.
You could harness the power of ghosts.
Oh, shit. Yeah, with the
like little ghost amulet. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
No, I think with electricity interacts with ghosts, I think you were onto something.
I'm just a goblin. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So, so what would be the process? So pretty much the first thing would be research. So that's at least 4 ticks. And then is Wilker wanting to make this?
I think, yeah.
Or not necessarily like you using your actions, but the person
as opposed to buying it or commissioning it.
I have
or
artificer, so when I invent or craft a creation with Sparkcraft, I take +1 level result to my.
But I guess
so it'd be a 4 die would be.
But I guess it's not necessarily Sparkcraft if we're using.
No, but I like Sparkcraft.
I guess with the workshop, so we'd pretty much swap it where it wouldn't be Spark or the workshop would help supplement if it's like Ghost versus Spark or whatever. So that's how we can do that. Yeah. Like, it'd be really weird to be like, unless it's a limited use thing, because it's like having a powered unit would be really out there versus like kind of using like waveforms on the Ghost spectrum or whatever.
Yeah, but I thought this whole thing was about harnessing Spark. I thought that was what they do to power all their gizmos.
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, I can't. I mean, unless I'm going to spend coin, I can't do a thing about it. Is it something we can think about?
Yeah. So yeah, we can hash
Or I
out.
guess from your perspective,
Have to be that hard. I mean, fictionally, we know there's items like that exist.
Right. But
And why can't we just be like acquiring long-term project that's what's tracking it down, finding it,
doing it that way, yeah.
and then acquiring it?
Yeah, that's true too. You could do it that way.
like you say, you talked about a 4-tick clock as research, and maybe that's what. Maybe when that 4-tick clock is full,
And then we go,
we will
Spend
have those
coin
answers.
to pay it or whatever.
We will say, okay, well, yeah, obviously it's going to be an electrical thing or a ghost thing or a magic thing or whatever.
But yeah, what I'm saying is we know those items exist.
Right.
This is still Moxbury.
Right.
So the long-term project doesn't have to be us inventing anything.
Right.
It can be
It's just acquiring it.
yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
we do the 4-tick clock to figure out what this is and
like
what
how we
fit our
could do
needs,
it, and then
we spend
forward.
however much coin or whatever to acquire it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Is that fair?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that being said, I'm not doing it.
I'm crying.
I'm going to indulge my vice.
All right.
Okay. Roll dice equal to your lowest attribute, so I get 1.
Yeah. And you're going to where?
The shopping spree?
What is your base?
Specifically throwing money at the arts and theater.
Shopping spree.
Luxury, keeping up appearances for high-level clients by sponsoring the arts.
All right. So yeah, it sounds like you go with some friends, night on the town kind of thing.
Yeah, there's certainly some. Yeah, I mean, like box seats to the high-end stuff, and yeah, like I say, a big night out, and probably meeting the cast afterward, taking everybody out, and like rounds of drinks and two. Fuck me. Well, that's better than nothing.
All right, Tusk, what do you do for your second action?
Hang out with Granny Gianni's.
All right.
I gotta heal. I really gotta heal up, man.
Yeah, boy, these.
I'm tired of being banged up a little bit. Yeah. That's a one.
Only one segment.
Only one segment. Shit.
What does Granny Giuliani do for us? I mean, she
heals.
She's a healer.
But
What
I mean,
if I-
She's doing ear candles on me right now.
What if I pay a coin? How much would that increase?
Normally, we
it would only
can't
put up to 2.
normally heal
2.
without having a contact or someone we can talk to.
I got you.
She is a permanent resource we can use to
Okay.
heal.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew but I was wondering what the help she was. What
She's the one actually helping you heal.
Instead of
No,
letting us,
I mean, I understand what she does.
Oh, fictionally.
But
Okay.
what does she do in reality? How in the rules? What is she adding to it?
Since pretty much no one here is a psyker or tinker for a PC.
A physiker.
Since no one's a physiker, pretty much if you don't have an NPC that helps you heal, you have to tough it out yourself, or you literally roll 2d6 and take the lowest for your results.
And you add stress to that too, don't you?
And you add stress on top.
That's insane.
So that was the best long-term project right off the bat to do. All right. So Viz.
Because I took the trauma, I don't have any more stress.
Right.
So I'm going to spend some time with the granny again as well.
Okay.
So I just roll 2?
1.
1. I rolled a 1.
So you fill up 1 segment. How many segments did you have already?
2.
So you could pay a coin to get 2 segments and have it filled.
Okay.
And then once it's filled, you drop all your level
stuff.
1.
Yep.
Okay. I might as well do that.
All right. So you're recovered. So, Wilker.
I think I have to heal. I mean, I'd love to reduce stress, but having less effect through an entire adventure and Yeah, I'm kind of I don't
If
have
you
any.
take any more stress, you're going to get traumatized.
I was running the
Right.
entire quest with a little less effect, but I was still getting the job done. So it's not like less effect is too terrible, you know.
And
Well, that's what that coin's for too.
You want to, if in my opinion, like I would say, just reduce your stress because you don't want to deal with trauma. Because
you saw what happened.
Yeah,
All right, I'll reduce my stress. I will indulge my vice. I'm going to find out a maker of gambling devices, and I'm going to see how that shit works. And I will spend way too much time tinkering with the insides of roulette wheels and slot machines and the equivalent thereof.
Right.
So I roll
What's your lowest?
1.
So you have a pip in one of them,
I have a Pippin, yes.
and you have none that are 0 pips.
I have none that are 0.
All right, so you roll and die.
4.
4 stress off. That's pretty good. Nux, what do you do for your second?
So Nux is at 1 stress.
Damn.
Not too bad. And he's got 1 level 1 harm. So not too bad.
Solid there.
Damn. And you stashed a coin.
I stashed my coin.
He's rolling.
Yeah.
Help us reduce heat. Our heat is awful.
That's what I was thinking. Or I was also thinking about getting started on the project.
Oh yeah, the project too. Sure.
Which one?
The
I know. But which one is
sorry.
you?
How much heat do we have, Amber?
7.
So even if I rolled, I'll probably reduce 1 heat.
well, no, because you can fictionally position yourself for the heat reduction.
Yeah.
Like you can. I mean, think about like how bug would reduce. You know.
I don't know how bug would reduce heat.
So you make an action roll, and then based on your results,
Oh,
it's
okay.
2 or 3 are critical is 5. But yeah, you have to you're gonna have to like figure out action wise, like to justify how you're reducing this heat and stuff like that.
I was thinking, in that case, I have an idea. Maybe our heat's pretty fucking high.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I think there's probably like goons walking around keeping an eye out for us.
Uh huh.
I think maybe for my way to reduce heat, I could scare some of them off. Maybe something like that.
Okay.
Or
How
like
so?
sneak up on them and like do the Batman shtick.
So-
So since he's so fuzzy, he looks like the Babadook or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking sneaking up behind one of them and then remember when we were getting Granny Guyani and I was thinking doing something like that with them.
yeah. So you pretty much like ambush them
And then just scare the fucking shit out of them.
So prowl.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I got a 4,
So you reduce 2 heat.
so we're down to 5.
That's not bad. That's all right.
All right. Iora.
I'll do the same thing. Well, no,
You're not
not the same
You're
thing.
not going to scare off some goons.
But yeah, I will. I mean, I don't know how much of this is. I mean, like I say, this is fictional positioning.
Yep.
But I don't know how much of that is, physically making amends with someone like the Bliss, or how much that is like you know what I mean? Like heat is different than our faction relations, but it's also kind of related, I think.
Kinda.
I was just thinking, like, okay, we set up a meeting with the Bliss, or I go talk to someone with the Bliss and like clear the air a little bit, but that isn't really going to reduce the heat.
Yeah, I can't find the good description, but pretty much like people are on to you. Heat is like, like people know what's going on, and some may be on to you or putting pressure on places and stuff like that. And so you're going there to smooth it over with people.
Right. Yeah, kind of like I say, a powwow, and kind of what we did with the Indulge the Vice, and everybody has some drinks, and things aren't quite as tense as they used to.
Right.
So let's roll this and see what we got. Oh, hell yeah!
So what do you like? Who or what?
Okay, the who I'm not sure who I need to meet with. I mean, is this like?
You kind of
the underworld contacts that someone said something about.
Yeah, you could just make
because is heat specifically with the law, or it?
The heat is with like it's like the city.
Okay.
Right. And so that can manifest in different ways. Yeah, it could be the law because it's like, hey, I heard you knock up this place. Or it could be, hey, like one of the factions is really pissed off. So they're pushing on your other contacts and that causes them to flip. So the heat is the whole city and how it's reacting.
And old man Jurgens is like, oh, they tore up my backyard. I hate their guts.
I see wanted level. So
yeah.
that could be like, they want our head. Somebody wants our head because we fucked something up.
Exactly.
What is wanted level?
When heat gets too high, it becomes a wanted level.
Think Grand Theft Auto.
How high does it have to be?
You have to fill up all
10 or 8 heat. How many?
It's 9 heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait, 8. 1, 2,
Oh my
4,
God.
5, 6, 7, 8. No, 9, and then it goes to wanted level.
Oh, you guys are fucking close.
Yeah, we were.
Is wanted permanent?
It's really hard to take off. I may be permanent. I don't remember. It's a fucking pain in the ass. Is pretty much what it comes down to.
So,
wow.
well, okay. This whole thing with the Bliss happened in our territory. And so, like, maybe we, like, at the nearest neighborhood bar, we just have an open night where, we're talking and Chuck's barbecuing a hog over there or something, and we're just like kind of making amends with the community and our little neighborhood, we're reaching out, kind of the average Joe kind of people are seeing, those Night Snails, they're all right, man. They throw a good barbecue,
right? And like, some of the other two factions you kind of screwed over, some of them probably come up by as well and share a drink and stuff. And like, these guys aren't too bad, even though maybe the higher ups are like, fuck.
They're a little sloppy, but
the grunts are like, oh, not too bad. The higher ups still fucking hate you, but the ground people are a little more cool with you guys.
Yeah. Okay. So
you with a 6, you reduced it by 3.
Good.
Wait.
So,
that's critical.
yeah, I wish it was close.
So you reduced the heat by 3?
Yeah.
5 total because Nux dropped it by 2.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it should be at 2 heat.
Yeah. Nice.
So now we're at 2 heat again, like we were at the beginning.
All right. Does anyone have any bonus actions they want to do?
I'll spend my coin to try to heal up a little bit more and see what happens.
Did we know what we can... I'm sorry to interrupt. Do we actually know what we can do with rep?
You can spend it instead of coin.
Why don't you just use a rep?
But rep is used as well for other things.
Because if we can level up our crew, then everything starts exponentially getting better.
So when you level up your crew, your rep drops again. But if you spend your rep,
the rep is what you use to...
You use XP and rep, but you have to have a strong reputation to be able to level.
You have to have both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you guys are already close to max rep. So if you guys level at the end of this, the crew, you can automatically bump it up to a strong rep.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's a 6.
Oh, jam. 3 ticks.
3 ticks.
And that's enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just drop everything. Damn.
Just drop everything. I'm good.
But you're no coin, right?
I have no coin.
All right.
Cold as ice now, right?
I'm cold. Yep.
Oh, God, that's right.
I'm a bad motherfucker, and I'm pissed at the world.
How much your beliefs are changing, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. The always acts within the best interest of the gang is gone. It is not
You
there
have to figure
anymore.
something else out.
Yeah, I'll have to figure something else out for him.
Anyone else taking a bonus?
Sure. I'll take a bonus
Pure
action.
boy.
I'll drop a coin to start this long-term project.
Okay. How does this work again? Describe what your character does to advance the product and roll one of your actions. So how does this work out?
Well,
we have Mathander as a group contact, don't we?
I have
Ghost Mathander.
I have him as a contact.
Yeah,
Ghost Mathander.
he has Ghost Mathander as a contact. But you can start making up new contacts since clearly you dropped Bartholomew.
I was just
But I mean, Ghost Mathander, isn't that where we got the shit from in the first place?
But real Mathander.
Yeah.
Real Mathander,
Yeah. Let's use Ghost Mathander.
I like Ghost Mathander. It's like, I was expecting an item and I died.
So what do you do?
So let me ask a question before Dave, you take your action.
Yeah, sure.
I was also thinking about putting in a coin to get that extra action to start a project, and I would think that we could. I have study.
Okay.
So that would help us study for this, right? Is there any way he can aid me in my studying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
is there something-
Not in this downtime.
Yeah, I thought for any downtime roll, add +1 to the die roll if you get help from a friend or contact.
Oh, okay. How does he help then?
yeah, but that may not mean other PC. I don't know. I think it's a little more straightforward that we just set up that Vortec clock, and you make a roll at it, and I make a roll at it, and we're helping.
He definitely has a friend. He's got Ghost Mythander.
That's right. So yeah, you could go to Ghost Mythander yourself, and I'll just give you plus 1d.
Yeah, you start it, and then I'll
So yeah, what does this look like when you go? How does it play out?
So I will go to Ghost Mythander and say, so we were on this mission, and we realized that it would be very helpful if we could talk to each other from one side of a building, a largish building, to another. And we wondered if you had anything that you'd ever heard of that might allow that to happen. And I thought about trying to build something with Spark, but it just seems to me like this might be a problem that's already been solved.
But there's like, I do remember at some time when I was more substantial of coming across something, but I can't quite remember. But perhaps you and we can go look through some of my older things.
Yeah, I'll just flip through these ledgers here and descriptions of magic items. Magic items, you say? So I spend my coin to take another action.
Yep, and you'll get plus 1d with whatever action you're taking because Mythander is helping you.
It seems like study to me to look through old records and stuff. So I have 2. I get 1 from him as a 3. Is that right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a high of a 5.
High of a 5 is 2 segments.
So 2 clicks on that
All
card.
right.
How'd you do on your other 2 dice?
3 and a 3. Why?
Just curious.
Does it make a difference?
No, I was just literally just curious.
If we could just finish this off now, then we wouldn't have to do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree.
All right.
All right, you got 2 ticks.
2 ticks.
Out
of 4 for figuring it out.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm going to look at it from a different perspective.
All right.
Because I don't like Ghost Mythander. Let's see. Let me look through some contacts here, if you don't mind.
We are friends with the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Mythander.
+2 relationship is pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He was alive.
We tied.
We tied. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just making up a theme for Ghost Mythander.
Ghost Mythander.
Once alive, no dead.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
So is 4 ticks for us to...
You figure it out, and then we have to figure... And then the thing is, do you guys want to... So if you're trying to get a magic item, it feels like it's 4 ticks to figure out what the hell this thing is, and then I'm up for you guys spending coin to just acquire it, but I don't know how much coin.
Well, yeah, I will...
3 crew coin seems appropriate.
Well, you have 4 crew coin.
I know.
But perhaps you want to level your crew.
Yeah, I mean, the channel is, honestly, of these factions, the channel is about as good as there would be for this kind of thing. Since we have a good relationship with them, that's probably a good place to start. They're more information, but at the same time, I mean, there's the Tinkerers, but that's, I mean, and we do have a decent relationship with them, but...
For now.
For now.
Before
I mean...
Dad blows them up.
Right.
I still think of them highly. I just want to be respected.
So, Josh, I mean, what is your thought on the channel versus the Tinkerer?
Up to you.
Okay. Well, then I said channel.
All right. So,
so I'd like to meet with some of the channel representatives and say I'm looking to acquire a device. Never seen such a thing, but devices aren't really my strong suit, and so maybe putting me in contact with a seller of odd merchandise or spirit enhanced devices. I don't know. But I figured if there was a place to go to get a contact for this, you guys would know. Looking for maybe an oddity shop or someone who can create otherworldly inventions. And I'll explain what we're looking for.
Right.
A device that we could, a group of us communicate when we're not nearby each other.
yes. They're like, oh, yes. I guess go ahead and roll first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like these dice.
What skill were you rolling?
Consort.
Yeah.
And all I got was a 3.
So that's 1 segment.
All right.
But you can spend a coin to improve it to 2 segments.
Never gonna get anything banked. Okay, I'll do it.
All right. So yeah, you guys fill it up, and so yeah, at the channel, probably Gears had filled you in. They're like a page. Probably found a couple pages of the transaction at some point where Mathender's like, it was around this time. So you had this list of items, and so you go to the channel. And they're like, oh yes, we do utilize magic items, but ours are usually a little bit more stationary. However, we sometimes need to use stuff while on the move, and a far-speaking amulet would be very useful. And then you look at the list that Wilker had produced, and you're like, that's on the list. It's right there.
Yeah.
And so you're able to confirm. They're like, and they kind of tip you off on like a place to go buy one. Where would that be?
Ghoul Mathander's shop.
Ghoul Mathander? Maybe. I don't know.
Wouldn't that be interesting, having the Mathanders talking to each other?
Ghost Mathander is Ghoul Mathander.
No, Ghost Mathander is one thing, but Milana made a ghoul version of Mathander.
Right, but
they are 2 separate. One is the spirit, and one is just
the body.
One is the reanimated body.
Right. I've been picturing this the whole time, though, that Ghost Mathander's in the shop. So Ghoul Mathander is...
I know, maybe they live in the shop.
Yeah. Oh, God.
He lives with his body.
Cool.
Yeah. That's what Milana loves to hear.
This is a nightmare.
That's exactly what Milana intended.
It's like a sitcom called Out of Body Experience, where a man lives with his own body.
Oh my God.
Or it's called "Get Out of My Head!" !
Right.
He keeps trying to repossess
it's the
his
wrong
dead body.
couple.
Oh, God.
Tell me that's not good.
It's
That's
really
pretty
good.
However you want to do it, Joshua.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. How do you want to do it?
The spicy meatball. I like it. I like my meatballs.
Yeah, but you didn't want things to be that dark.
Yeah.
How dark is that?
I mean, we made it into like 3 sitcoms already.
It just sounds interesting to me.
But there's opportunity for expanding kind of other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good chance to create a new contact.
Right.
Maybe the Crystal Hammer, the wizards. They might. I mean, they're really huge, but.
Well, don't we have the Merchants Guild?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, wouldn't they be, I forget what they were called.
The only close thing about is the Friendly Service League.
Yeah.
Where do you want it to come out from?
Well, although the Black Sands was a trade company, too.
Yeah, but they're mostly for gunpowder and stuff.
Right. I don't know. Who would it be nice to have a relationship with, guys?
I like the, I don't know.
Crystal Hammer seems pretty tough.
Yeah.
I love how the dwarfs are the weakest family.
Kind of bitches.
They had a lot of people killed.
That too.
Could also be the Order of Transcription.
I just saw that, yeah.
I like that one. That's because it's my
Go to college.
brain baby.
Someone's senior project.
I had made this for my senior project.
Okay, I would just throw Order of Transcription out there.
All right.
For the sake of throwing something out.
Sure, yeah. So you go to the Order of Transcription, and who's the person there, Amber, that they meet up with?
They wouldn't meet with the head.
No. This is probably like a faculty or whatever. There's a low tier
It's
faculty.
like a campus shop, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Or maybe like a TA or whatever.
Go with Lilith.
Lilith. All right. Yeah, you meet with Lilith.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Well, and yourself?
Great. Learning every day.
Absolutely. One of the things that my group has learned lately is that things go better when we can talk to each other when we're not necessarily in the same room. There have been a lot of miscommunications, and, well, those certainly are costly.
Oh, yes. That's why you use magic, like message. It's wonderful.
Yes. But so many members of our group just aren't fluent with magic, and it's just not something that they are really, quite frankly, capable of picking up.
Yes. Well, there's always no, I guess not. Better try somewhere else. Sorry, because it's most prestigious, so if they're not very good at magic.
Yeah. Well, actually, we were looking to maybe procure a particular device that would allow us to use your expertise and in order to help maybe non-magic users use that wizard message kind of.
Oh, yes.
And I've been led to believe that such a thing exists and that you could maybe obtain one for us.
Yes. I'm guessing you're talking about far-speaking amulet.
Yes, that's exactly the word. Yes.
Yes. Well, it is a sophomoric project, but we can whip you up one.
Yeah, absolutely. We would love one whipped up.
So how much coin?
It's not that.
-2, I guess.
It really
like you can pay us because
it's honestly not a very expensive magic item.
Right.
And I know it doesn't translate directly.
Right.
So 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3. I just don't know.
Why don't you roll for it?
Yeah, that's right. Someone roll fortune.
3.
So 3. 3 coin. She'll sell it for 3 coin.
Okay.
From the crew?
I think that seems fair because
So
we're all
you
going to
got it,
use
yeah.
it.
I mean, does our crew money have anything to do with leveling up the crew?
At some
I know
point,
sometimes
yes.
we can pay it to to change faction relations and stuff.
I'm pretty sure it does come into play.
Because I don't want to get to a place where we're ready to level up the crew and we can't because we don't have.
All right, give me a
But
second.
the crew can only hold
The
4
jobs-
coin at a time.
Right.
Well, that's what jobs are for. That's how we get coin.
When you fill your crew advancement tracker, clear the marks and take a new special ability. Oh, I guess you don't need coin. Oh, okay. I wouldn't worry. It doesn't look like you need coin.
Okay.
I think
Well,
I think putting coin into the gang is for the reason that we
Right. So we can buy.
is so that we can properly divide up whatever we get, and
saying
also then we can use it to buy things like.
Yeah.
It's a 3 coin that we have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead and put that in the crew's assets as Nicholas Safar speaking, because that was the fruition
Excuse
of
me.
us.
Yep.
Amulet.
Amulet, excuse me.
Amulet of far speaking, Josh, and get it right.
Please excuse me.
Get it right, you ponce.
Joshua Long, get it right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why do we?
Anything
Can we
else?
level up now?
Yeah, I think I was make sure no one else wanted to do
Let's
it.
the crew
go.
first?
Let's level up and leave.
Let's do the crew first.
Yeah, let's level up.
Do we execute a successful espionage and
No.
sabotage?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Contend with challenges above your current station.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one.
Are you sure?
I mean, we have developed a
Did
reputation
you
for
do
being
anything
sloppy
to
as
promote
fuck.
it? I would say you did not.
We're the Night Snails.
We
We,
didn't
leave trails.
Express the goals, drive, and the nature of the crew.
Express the goals, drives, inner conflict. I think we did.
Yes, so
Yeah, we did that all right.
We've got
I mean, emphasis on inner
at least
conflict.
3.
we got 3, so we're 7 out of 8.
What? Hold on. Contend with challenges above your current. If you tangled with higher tiers or more, what's this? If an item occurred multiple times or in a major way, mark 2 XP. I will give you an additional XP for you're taking on the tier 2 bliss. So
right.
you hit it.
Yeah.
We leveled up. What does that mean?
So when you fill up your crew advancement tracker, clear the marks and take a new special ability or mark 2 crew upgrade boxes. Oh.
So do we want a special ability or do we want to mark upgrades?
What are the
I think
upgrades?
you actually use coin for the other thing. God.
No,
Whatever.
I
Tricked
regret
us
nothing.
again.
It's whatever. At least you're advancing the crew. So yeah, what do you guys want to take?
All right, so here's what you guys can choose from special abilities. We already have everyone steals, which gives us that +1. Wait, that's not what we did. We took, yeah, that's what we did. So everyone steals. Each piece may add +1 action rating to prowl, finesse, or tinker.
Yep, you got that one.
Okay. So you have ghost echoes. From weird experience or occult ritual, all crew members gain the ability to see and interact with the ghostly structure, streets, and objects with an echo of Doswell that exists in the ghost field.
Moxbury, but yeah.
Yeah. Pack rats. Your lair is a jumble of stolen items. When you roll to acquire an asset take +1d. Patron. When you advance your tier, it costs half the coin it normally would. Who is your patron? Why do they help you?
Yeah, so that's the one I was talking about. So when you bump your tier, that's where the coin comes in.
Second story. When you execute a clandestine infiltration, you get +1d to the engagement roll. Slippery. When you roll entanglements, roll twice and keep the one you want. When you reduce heat on the crew, take +1d. Synchronize. When you perform a group action, you may count multiple 6s from different rolls as a critical success.
Oh, wow. That's good.
As if we're synchronized.
Yes. And then there's just veteran, so...
veteran you take from another crew.
Yeah.
Which could also be amazing, but
Most of them are, the first one is amazing, yeah.
wait, can you only take the first one when you do veteran?
No, but I'm just saying, usually remember, like, the first line on almost every single one of the crews was an awesome advancement.
Can we look at the other crews?
Let's do that for your next level.
Yeah.
I think synchronized is good.
Synchronized does sound pretty good.
Also,
I also like reducing heat.
yeah, the reduce heat. When you reduce heat on the crew, take plus 1d, yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I think synchronized is going to come in handy more often, though.
I feel like I use it a lot.
You do, yeah.
And it's when you perform a group action, so that could be literally
Anything,
yeah.
No. It's teamwork is lead a group action.
Right.
So,
but you could group action.
We could group action making breakfast.
Like if you wanted to group action a fight,
right.
Yeah.
Increased effect, group action, sneaky.
We should, honestly, we should be thoughtful of our playbooks or whatever, and because when you reduce heat, you use the I can't think of the term for it, but the category that you have the fewest dice. Right. And so if there's one of us that has the fewest category of 2, then they should really be the one reducing heat because
category reducing heat is with action.
I think you're
thinking of stress.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
point taken.
Oh, you look so chastised.
Okay.
Which one do you guys feel like?
I like synchronized. That sounds really cool.
Is that the group action one?
Because if we're rolling a lot of stuff and all we have to hit is 2 6s, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And we know that you get at least 5 chances to hit 2 6s. I mean,
I'm hearing synchronized.
I'm hearing synchronized. I'm feeling synchronized.
I say slippery, but if you guys
Slippery's good too.
Is it the slippery, the heat one?
Yeah, slippery's the heat one.
I'm so far. But am I the only one who's led group action so far?
You are the only one that's led a group action so far.
Twice.
Well, that's because we keep splitting the party.
I know, and I keep trying to get you guys.
I think as we get better at playing the game, I think group actions will be more thing.
So maybe we should do that next and do slippery right now, so we can keep reducing the heat because we're stuck.
That is.
I mean,
we do play.
Chris and I both rolled to reduce heat, and we got it down by 5, which is pretty good. I'm not stressed about our heat at the moment. But I think the way we conduct ourselves, we will always be building heat because we're not good.
Okay.
Okay, I could see let's do slippery.
Okay.
I'm changing my vote to slippery.
Okay.
That's how I feel
I'll
too.
live with it.
We can do synchronized.
I'm not
later.
sure when we roll entanglements. I don't know that we've done that, have we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We already
we
did that.
just did.
That's how you lost Bartholomew.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, wait, slippery is the heat one or the entanglement?
Both.
Slippery is when you roll entanglements, roll twice and keep the one you want. When you reduce heat on the crew, take 1 plus 1d.
Okay.
So we'll do slippery.
That's pretty dope, yeah.
So then we don't get the crew upgrades because we took an advancement.
That makes sense.
All right, now we do characters, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
All right. You addressed the challenge with stealth or evasion.
Yeah.
I think I did it twice. Definitely getting up onto the 3rd floor. And then
I'd say it's 1 XP.
fuck you.
You can do a lot. Next.
Okay, fine.
But you did do the heat reduction on that. Okay, so 2. All right.
Yeah. You expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I did 1 for being super bugberry when we was trying to avoid smoking the crack or whatever it was. And then I got another 1 for spending time with Matilda and stashing that money immediately.
Okay.
And I don't have any trauma, so I think I get 4.
All right.
Yep. Okay.
Who's next?
I don't think I addressed a challenge with tracking or violence.
With tracking?
Well, I mean, I paid attention to stuff, but it wasn't like expressively tracking. But I did survey.
I think you surveyed
twice.
a lot.
I surveyed twice, so I don't know if you want to count that as tracking.
Is that?
And I didn't get violent this time.
Hunted, gather information, locations that would attack with precision, prowl, traverse, obstacle.
I rolled a lot.
You didn't
Survey.
get violent, but you're freaked out.
How much for that first one?
I don't know. You tell me, because like I remember at least surveying twice, rolling a survey twice. So is it 2 or 1?
For this one, we'll go with
1.
2 or 2.
Okay,
as well.
I'll take 2.
This going for next session, we'll try to push it so it's not just 1 for 1. Maybe it's like 3 for 2 and something like that.
Okay. You address a challenge. No, you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Yes, twice.
Yeah.
And instincts. And then you struggled with issues from your vice or traumas during this session.
Yeah, you got one for that too.
Only one?
Because you just got your trauma this time.
But I struggled with issues from my vice.
Yeah, that's why I said you got one for that, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
But next time, if you like act out what your trauma is, then
that's way easier to.
Yeah, I'm unstable now.
Yep.
Basically, I've been getting on edge.
So you got 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Almost filled my playbook.
Damn. Who's next?
I'll go next.
All right.
So let's see. I didn't roll any desperate. I don't think. I didn't.
Yeah, you would have already marked it if you did.
Did I? I think I only got risky. I don't think I got desperate.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
crazy,
so
though.
we'll skip that then. You address the challenge with violence or coercion. I did that twice. You express your beliefs, drives, and heritage. I never backed down from a challenge. And then also I was protecting my team members when
when you still have that, yeah.
So I got 4 essentially, and then you struggle with issues. And I didn't do the advice
4,
thing, and I just got my trauma. So 4. So 4, and I filled up my playbook.
Oh shit! What are you taking?
I'm taking fucking.
I also filled up my playbook.
Oh man!
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm stealing something from another class. I'm trying to decide.
Oh, you're trying to figure that out right now.
I'm taking vigorous.
I'm probably also stealing vigorous. We'll see,
Nice.
You recover from harm faster permanently. Fill in one of your healing clock segments. Take plus 1d to healing treatment roll.
That's so good.
Oh, it's dirty.
So I get. So
Fuck. So you get an additional die, and you only need 3 segments instead of 4.
yeah, and also since I already had one left over from the last heal, do I just add that on?
Yeah, you just add that permanent on as well.
Cool. Yep.
Damn.
And then if I get hurt, then I lose that one.
Right.
But I keep the other.
Oh shit, that's
And
good.
then
That's a really good. It's really good.
I got 2 more XP to put in somewhere. I'll just put it.
Hound actually has a really cool one too called Tough as Nails, where you ignore penalties from harm. So like if you have 2 level 2 harms, you count as a level 1 harm. 2 level 1 harms don't give you anything.
Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's probably where I'm going to go.
Who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
I got 2 desperate actions, but those are already marked.
Yep.
I addressed the challenge with calculation or conspiracy. I mean, I did run around in the disguise of the hostess servant girl.
All right. And then also during your downtime with.
Oh, right. Yes.
So
okay.
2.
As far as beliefs, drives, and all that, everyone has a price. Certainly the serving girl who I paid off has, and the other hostess upstairs, she had a price.
Yep.
Others' perceptions of gender can be manipulated.
Yep.
I felt like I did that all right.
So you definitely got 2 for that.
2 for
that
yes.
line item. Yeah.
Look to purchase drugs to use as leverage, which I did acquire some during the. I didn't buy them, but I stole them.
You did steal them, but that's not necessarily using them for doing so. What was it again? For them?
Want to purchase drugs to use as leverage.
Which line item is that?
It's an instinct.
Oh, that all rolled into that same line item.
Okay, so max 2 on that. So okay, so that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Struggled issues with my vice. No, I did not do that.
What was your? That's right. Or you don't have trauma yet.
Yeah.
Right. So it sounds like 4 then.
Okay.
Yep.
4 is good. And that does fill my playbook as well.
You know what you're filling up on your playbook?
Yes, I'm going to take functioning vice. When I indulge my vice, I may adjust the dice outcome by 1 or 2 up or down.
Whoa.
An ally that joins in my vice can do the same.
Wow.
So that'll help us manage trauma or manage stress.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, I could invite Nux and Matilda out to a nice play,
right?
And then you would get to roll your vice and take my advantage to bump it up or down. Makes it harder to overindulge, but easier to clear what you've got.
It's good stuff. I did figure out what I'm stealing from. I was going to take vigorous,
okay,
but I was looking at the slide playbook, and I think I found something that I think really fits Nux. A little something on the side. At the end of each downtime phase, you earn +2 stash. No matter what.
Stash?
+2 stash.
Fuck. Chris is playing to win.
I think it fits his character.
Yeah.
He's trying to save up for Matilda.
Right. That's right. Shit, man.
a little something on the side. It's not going to help me in a fight, but I think it's still good.
So here's where I think I am.
All right.
I addressed a challenge with technical skill or mayhem.
Yeah. Definitely got 2 for that.
Technically, my technical skill was mayhem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got 2 for that line.
You expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I am sure I did that at least twice because I definitely picked on people for being communists. Mm-hmm. And I also tinkered with newfound technology. Mm-hmm. And I also fumbled my way to success. And
all right, sounds like 2 for that.
when making a plan, I never passed up a chance to suggest demolishing something. So
That's true.
2 there. So there's 4.
Uh-huh.
And then you struggle with issues from your vice or traumas. I mean, I did try and tinker with technology right in front of people with no tools because I wanted to see if the my vices, tinkering with strange technology. Mm-hmm. And so I tried to do that with the roulette wheel right in front of everybody.
I guess I'll give you 1.
That's 5. I think it's fair.
All right.
That fills up my playbook.
Do you know what you're getting?
I'm wanting to talk it over with the group, assuming that's allowed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I filled up the playbook, and the other 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put those in resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would like to get another dot there, so I don't have that weak one.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm torn between Saboteur. When you wreck, the work is much quieter than it should be, and the damage is hidden from casual inspection, which could be useful to the entire group, the way I seem to be sabotaging things. Or I can take Physiker. You can tinker with bones, blood, and bodily humors to treat wounds or stabilize the dying. You may study a malady or corpse. Everyone in your crew gets plus 1d to your healing treatment rolls. To their healing treatment rolls, not...
Oh.
If you're assisting or just in general?
In general.
Just in general.
That's pretty good.
Those are both good.
I think we should all take veteran Physiker.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to heal. Yep, done.
Let me just roll 6 dice to heal.
I think the downside is that I haven't really done any storytelling leading towards Physiker.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of wrecking.
In that first session, didn't you spend all of your downtime activities healing?
That's true. I've spent a shitload of time healing. So I don't know. I think Physiker would be very helpful to the group, and I think Saboteur would be very helpful to the group. Anybody have any thoughts on that?
Oh, metagaming wise, I think Physiker is really great, but I'm not sure if it's quite in line with his.
But since Granny is a cohort at this point, I mean, it's conceivable he would have learned.
Well, true.
He would have had someone who could have taught her.
And I did spend some time showing Granny around the workshop.
And
true. And
spleens are a new technology.
I could go either way. What do you guys want me to do?
Josh, are you okay with it either way?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
The healing one, man.
Yeah, Physiker sounds better. I like the idea of Saboteur a lot. Maybe keep that in mind next time.
Okay, I'm going to go with Physiker.
All right. Cool.
And I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots of XP and prowess.
So close.
So I bump up Physiker, and I empty my playbook lines.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
I think we're a lot better off than we were at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier for us to heal. It's a lot easier for us to drop stress.
We can fucking talk.
Only took 2 trauma.
Yeah, we can.
It only took 2 trauma.
We can actually talk with each other, which, God, can you imagine how easy this would have been? Be like, hey guys, found her. We're like, okay, we'll be there soon.
And maybe somebody could have helped me.
Doesn't know what he's done.
And maybe
ideas.
And maybe somebody could have helped me take out the big guard guy instead of the gnome having to take him out.
You took him out fine. What are you complaining about?
Didn't you get a fight with the guy because you were trying to sabotage the roulette table?
He was causing a distraction.
I was trying to cause a distraction.
You sort of brought that fight on yourself.
Well, I could have taken no actions and then we wouldn't have had any fun. So,
okay. All right, and I think that's it. And so, well,
the Night Snails strike again.
Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed Tales from Moxbury. If you did, please leave a review on iTunes or tell a friend to check it out. The next episode will be live December 5th, which is in 2 weeks. Tales from Moxbury is part of the Geekspective Network. You can find other cool shows like Shapeshift at geekspective.com and on Twitter at Geekspective. Thanks for listening, and see you all in 2 weeks.